Everyone. So yesterday example, hope you all understood. Shall we redevelop that code? Yeah. So before going that one, we need to write some points. So what is the next topic you are trying to understand? So can you understand that we have learned something called object-oriented programming basics? As part of this, what you need to learn? What is object? What is class? And what is instance? So are you all confident on this? Okay. Now let's move to the next chapter, that is variables and types of variables. Okay, variables and types of variables. Yesterday program all you written, completed na? Okay. So before developing that static variables based program, quickly I want to ask you a few questions. Please try to answer. Tell me. I want to write a small 1-1 program. Tell me what am I doing here? Ten. What am I doing here? 10 I have written. What am I doing there? Sorry? I have written there 10. What happened there? What happened to this 10? What is the meaning of this 10? 10 is a value. What you want to do with this value? Right? So compiler cannot understand. So it is throwing error. Not a statement, semicolon, expected. Okay. Then what should I do? Semicolon asking, na? Semicolon expected. Sorry, compiler satisfaction purpose I am writing semicolon. Allowed? Now it is throwing error, not a statement. What you want to do with this? Okay, na? Throwing error, not a statement. Now I should tell to compiler, okay compiler, I want to store this value, a equal to 10. Allowed? See, ఏదో చెప్తూ ఉన్నాడు అలా కూర్చోదు silent. So if you silently sitting, you will not understand, okay? Then finally you will feel that Java very tough. Who is making Java tough? You yourself making Java tough. Not I. Okay? Not Java. You. Not we. We means what? You and me together. No. You only. What is the answer? I. You are making Java very tough yourself. So if you keep on answering, Java will be easy. And now tell me, a equal to 10. What is the meaning of it? You are asking JVM, store this value 10 in the variable, variable A. Then compiler asking, where is error? Tumri fellow. Understand? Compiler throwing her and saying, where is error? Tumri fellow, right? Array, bring some water using this bottle. Take this bottle. Taking. Ask where is bottle, right? Compiler is also asking where is the bottle. You are asking to store water in the bottle. Compiler asking where is the bottle. Then cannot find symbol variable A. So hope you understand. So if you wanted to store a value, first of all that variable we must create. The create in Java technically called declare. So I have to use how to declare a variable by using data type int a semicolon. Now here what am I doing now? Creating new variable. That means background what happened? One memory is created with the name A. समझ में आया? So whenever you see int a, then immediately your mind should tell, okay, one new variable is available. So what is the chapter we are understanding? Data types are. Data type Jamana column completed. Okay. Data types of data types completed. Then move to the next chapter. Variable, object, array object and class object completed. Then we move to the next topic, object oriented programming basics. As part of object oriented programming, what is our target? We want to create real world objects in the programming world. As part of object oriented programming, we want to build real world business applications. To build real world business applications, we need to bring real world objects into programming world. For bringing real world objects into programming, we required two concepts in Java, class and instance. So first we understood what is an object, then how to bring it by type, values, operation, and then instance. By creating class, are you creating object or blueprint of the object? From the blueprint, I have to create real object. Further, we create instance. How many instances we are create? I mean, how many real world objects you want to create? Those many instances I should create. And in that instance, I have to store value. So Java is very simple. Object oriented programming is very simple. If you visualize the real world, everything you have to connect to real world. Find multiple objects of same type. For example, after class complete, you are going down and you find there are so many bikes are parked outside. When you see multiple bikes, what you have to feel? Bike 1, bike 2, bike 3. 3 bikes. All are of what type? Bike type. Then how to bring those bikes into Java? Sir, why I should bring bikes into Java? Tell me, showroom is the business? Factory is a business? Tell me. Now you go to factory and ask that manager, stock manager will be there, or store manager, whoever. Ask that particular company MD called to the store manager and ask, how many bikes are there in the showroom? I mean, how many bikes are in the factory? Then will he go and count 1, 2, 3, 4? No, he will open the system. In the system, he will open, the project, right? The factory one software is there. In that website software, he's typing what? The name. Okay, which bikes you want? Pulsar bikes. Then you type Pulsar, get stock. Click on the button called get stock. Then it will show these many Pulsar bikes are stock is there in the factory. That means background one software is there or not? This software must store each object as part of the program. Tell me, manually real bikes are there in the showroom, I mean a factory. Physically objects are there in the factory. The same objects you have to create in software for automating, counting and managing the stocks. That means as part of that factory, bike stock management software, bike stock management application, bike stock management application. In this part of this application, I have to store the bike details or not? That means in the class, in the project, in the program, I have to create a class called what? Bike. Class bike, open bracket, closed bracket. Then how can we differentiate from one bike to another bike? By using values. Then variables I create, right? And then how many bikes I am manufacturing? Those many instances I have to create. So whatever the real world object you are seeing, that real world object either here or there, somewhere it is a part of one business application or not. That means your mind today onwards, you have to create programs in the system in your brain. While going on the road, can you create programs? You are going on the road, you see the bike, and then, bike, one object I got. Now let me create class bike, open bracket, closed bracket, and then bike. Look at the bike around. There will be some values are there. What values? Bike color, bike price, bike brand, bike model, bike engine number, bike chassis number, like bike number, owner name, right? Like that, so many values are there. Each value you'll consider as one variable. Hello? Alright? And then now you started storing the values where now you try to consider one bike. Okay, now this bike I'm considering. Consider this one bike. This bike I want to bring into the programming world. Like Bahubali, with a single hand you are taking the bike into program. Are you following my point? Right backside handle you hold and then bring it. So how? Bike B1 equal to new bike. Then B1 dot these values you store. Yes, this bike is there. Now Balaladeva is coming into picture. One more bike, right? Second hand. Now with this bike, with this hand you want to bring one more bike. What do you write down? Bike B2 equal to new bike. Yeah, program ready, project ready. Then you move on, friend, right? You find what? Bus. Then can you create so many buses are going on the road now? All these buses are created by using the class called class bus. And then further each bus is created by using the instance bus B1 equal to bus B2 equal to bus B3 equal. That's all object oriented programming completed. How easy it is? Do you need systems? Not required. C language system required. For Java, while walking on the road, you can create. You are there in the room. Okay, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, Sunday. Sunday, what is generally job? Washing clothes. Na? Right? In washing clothes, how many objects will find? No, bucket is one object. Right? A soap is one object. Right? Now your shirt to pant is what? One object. Right? So you can create, while you are doing your work also, you can create so many programs. That connection to the Java to real world, if you do, then every minute you can create so many programs, and everyday concept you can easily bring to your real world, and easily you can understand. Do you understand how to learn object-oriented programming? Don't learn object-oriented programming as program. Learn object-oriented program as real world. That's it. Now, as part of object-oriented programming, we first need to understand class following by instance. Class representing type of the object. Each instance is representing individual objects. If we want to differentiate from one individual object to another individual object, we have to store values. To store values, next I have to work on what? Variables. So class to instance completed. The next level of object-oriented programming is variables. Then next level of object-oriented programming is methods. Next level of object-oriented program is constructor. And then further level is what? Blocks. Then object-oriented programming first completed. Understand that? Right. Are you ready to come to the next level? Now tell me what the chapter we are understanding now. Variables. Variables and types of variables. This is the chapter. So then first which point you have to understand? Variable. Already you learn variable topic. I no need to explain much. Just some quick revision I am giving. Okay. And also one or two new points are there. Those points you have to learn. Okay. Tell me what the points we have to learn here. Chaka, you need to talk. No need to write. Always writing notes. Come on. First point is what? What is the need of this chapter? Any chapter you learn, first we start with what? Need. And then what we learn? What? What is a variable? Say next. Next. Why variable? Everyone should participate. What is this? It is my class or your class? Wonderful. Your class. Not my class. Yes. Then it is your class. Who has to take the lead? You have to take the lead. If you sit silently, who is taking lead? Other person. Then who is getting knowledge? Other person. Who is getting success? Other person. Then who is feeling jealous? Right? By seeing that other person's success, you are getting jealous and then started crying and you started pulling him down. Okay, na? Generally our Indian mentality is what? I don't come, you also don't go. Come down. Okay. So that is our intention. When you fail in the exams, you go to your father and say what? Your friend, other friend passed? No. Nana, nene kaadu nana, idu tappedu. Not only I am, my friend also failed. That's okay, ra. Anybody passed in your class? Don't ask that one. Okay, that one you don't ask, okay? Right. So, not only, BTech level, kids also doing the same. Last unit test exam happened to my son. He's studying now 5th class. He got in Hindi around, out of 20, he got, around 15 and a half he got. Then I asked, who is your class topper? Okay. How many marks you got? I asked. 15 and a half. Less marks you got, na? 15 and a half is good marks. I have my other friends who got marks, 7 marks also. Understand my point? He is comparing with what? Less marks people. Okay, I asked. Okay, anybody there who got more than 15 and a half? Yes. Then who is there? Why you want? I was very happy. Okay. Always we are comparing ourselves with what? Less people. No. If you want to grow more, you have to go to next level. Who is better than us? You have to find out. And you have to start look at them. How they getting success. When I'm getting this much knowledge only, how he is getting more knowledge. Where I am doing mistake, what he is doing better than me. You have to find out and you have to try to adopt it and move next level. Okay, na? Always you should do friendship with the people who are better than you. If you are doing friendship with the same knowledge person or lesser than this, you cannot grow friend. Okay, Nana? Remember, always try to find a person who is better than you. What happening? What's it raining? Okay, come. Next, first point, what you need to complete? Need of this chapter. What is a variable? Why variable? Tell me now, what the need of this chapter? In this chapter, I am learning how to sleep in the class. In this chapter, we are learning, what? We are learning creating variables. Tell me, what the purpose of variable? Per story? Per story? Per story? Per story? Only values? Are values and data no okate kadanna? For storing? Only values? No, for storing objects also, na? For storing values, for storing values and objects. You know, as a C programmer, we are working with only values. But Java programmer, object-oriented programming, you should also work with objects. So in this chapter, we are learning creating variables for storing values and objects. Tell me, whose values, whose objects? Of whom? Of an object. Of an object. For example, you take bank account object. Yesterday we take it. Bank account is a one object. This object should contain values. Bank name, branch name, IFSC, account number, account holder name, balance, email, mobile. Also it must store what? Other object called address also, na? Also it must store how many email IDs you have, how many mobile numbers you have, alternative. That means array objects are required, na? That's what. An object can contain what? Values and also what? Objects. And I want to transfer money. Transfer money is an operation. To transfer money, how many values you require? Do you need any values or not required? Not required. Required. What is required? Source account object, destination account object, and the money you wanted to transfer. Here account 1, account 2 are what? Objects. Then this performing one operation also I required values and also required what? Objects. So in this chapter we are learning creating variables. For what purpose? For storing values and objects. Of whom? Of an object and of an operation. So we are storing values at how many levels? 2 levels. For object also we are storing. For operation also we are storing. In the last 2-3 classes we learned storing values for object or for operation. For object we learn. Then slowly we will also learn for storing operations also. Already we stored in the previous chapter. Add method I developed to take 2 values as argument. A and B. Addition perform. Right. So now in that add method, A parameters A and B are what? Method level. Nothing but operation level values. Already we completed, but we need to get more clarity in detailed way. And next, what is a way? That's all. This is the topic completed. So in this chapter, what you are learning? In this chapter, we are learning creating variables for storing values and objects of an other object and of an other object and of an operation. Okay, remember it. 2 levels we need to learn this chapter. Okay, wonderful. Next, what is a variable? Abalo, what is a variable? A variable is already know, come on. A variable is a named memory location. Named memory location. Memory location at a circular square. I mean, a rectangle box with name, right? A variable is a named memory location. And tell me, why variable? A variable is used for, same above point. A variable is used for storing a value or an object of an other object or an operation, or an object or a method, or for a method To perform an operation. Okay, right. So hope you understand all 3 points. Next, fourth question. Next question is what? How? Let me hide it. How can we create a variable in Java? How can I create a variable? A variable is created by using, wow, super, by using a data type. Which data type? That data type can be a primitive data type. Primitive data type. Can I write shortcut? PDT or RDT based on the value or an object we need to store. Okay, super. Next tell. Ray, where are you coming? Next tell. Fifth point. What is the basic syntax? There is a big syntax, complete syntax, but I don't want to consider complete syntax. Basic syntax to create a variable. Tell me, what the basic syntax? Data type, variable name, semicolon. Data type, variable name. Oh, what is DT, sir? I don't understand. DT and a data type. VN means what? Okay, var name, variable name, shortcut. This is one syntax. Another syntax also there. Data type, variable name equal to value. Tell me, here data type can be what? Data type can be primitive data type or reference data type. Now tell, if you take primitive data type, variable is called, if we choose primitive data type, variable is called as primitive variable. PV stands for what? Primitive variable. If we choose a reference data type, the variable is called reference variable. Tell me, why it is called primitive variable? Because it is meant for storing mathematical value. Why it is called reference variable? Because it is meant for storing reference of the object. I am here to teach core Java. You are calling me as a core Java faculty. I am basically faculty. I am basically a variable. What you are storing in me? Core Java. So who am I? Core Java faculty. Okay, for example, I am teaching advanced Java. Then you will call me as what? Advanced Java faculty. Primitive variable meant for storing mathematical value. Reference variable meant for storing object reference. Okay, so the data type can be primitive data type or reference data type. Based on the data type we are choosing, the variables will be named. Next point. If we choose primitive data type, what is the value must be? The value must be mathematical value. Okay, na? Next, if we choose reference data type, the value must be what? Object reference. Value must be object reference. And tell me, how can we generate object reference? Mathematical value, I can write 10 or 20, 30, 40, whatever all you want. But object reference, can you generate? No. Who creates object? New keyword. Not. We must create object and generate reference by using new keyword. So all you people understand? Now, then sixth question, sample program to create what variable? Primitive variable and reference variable to store mathematical value and object. Yeah. Can you please write down all these points? Variable chapter is heart of your entire Java. Try to write by your own. Mm. Completed a 4 points. First point completed a. Okay. Second one. Fourth point. Can you please explain fifth question? What should I explain? Because what is your doubt? Tell me, I'll help you. Fourth question completed? Come on, buddy, tell me, what is your doubt? How to remain self-motivation? Simple technique. Ask your mother, father, don't give money to you. Okay? So automatically motivation will come. Completed? Aha. Sriya is asking wonderful, beautiful question. What is that? Give a big round of applause to her. Okay, na? Sriya Ram TK. Boya Gala. Did you listen? We gave a big applause. Come on, guys. Sample program to create. Primitive variable, reference variable to store. MV means mathematical value and object. ఇంకా వాడు క్లోజ్ చేయలేదా వేస్ట్ ఫెలో? ఓకే, హూ ఇస్ దిస్? నితిన్ పాల్. పీడీ జావా అంటే ఎవడ? ఎర్రే పీడీ జావా నితిన్ పాల్. ఎవడికి పీడీరా నువ్వు? ఫిజికల్ డైరెక్టరా? వాట్ యు సే? ట్రైనా? ఈజ్ ఇన్ ట్రైనా? వావ్, while a train class is attending. Interesting. Okay, Babu, online students, I told you click on this minimize button so that we will not see these kind of problems. So now he is working on train object. Okay. Array PD object. Emra smiling. Okay. Anna, write down. Class test main method. Only 10 we have written. Wrong operation. And next, this is also wrong operation. A equal to 10, also wrong operation. Why wrong operation? All these are it is not performing. No, not data type. It's not performing any operation. So if you want to write one statement, it should perform some operation. In place of it is, I can say this statement. STMT means statement. The statement is not performing any operation. That's why wrong operation. Next, wrong operation means what? This statement is not performing any operation. Writing or watching? Write down. Sample program to create primitive variable and reference value store, mathematical value and object. And tell me, it is wrong operation because variable A is not declared. Declared means? It means it is not created. Completed these points? Tell me. Now what are you doing? Int a semicolon. Now here creating new variable. That means what happened background? One memory is created with the name a. Can you draw memory here? Memory is very important. A variable memory created with value. With value, without value? Without value. Yes, a new value replaced. What is there? First time you are storing. Again write the same line. It is replacing. Tell me, after variable created, what should I do? I should store value in it, na? I am writing. Sorry. In the next line, I am writing. In the next line, the program I am writing a statement called what? A equal to say 10. Any problem? A equal to 10. Then what happened? 10 will go on storing A. That means what happened? One more A memory created. Na? One more A box created. No. So in your academics you have done here A memory created. Then your academics you done for easy understanding A box 10. Ingante yada A assignment once you see dabba draw. That is a wrong idea. Okay. So you should not create memory. You should store 10 in A variable here. Here in its memory. In its memory. It will come here and store. Please draw this line. Exactly as I have written, you should write. Don't show your talent. Store 10 in A variable in memory. Understand? Next, can I write the statement like this? Can I write the statement like this? Int b equal to 20. Yes or no? What is the difference between this line and this line? Here variable created without value. Add this one. Without value. Here we declare variable, also we store value. I can do in a two separate lines, also I can do in a single line. It's a known point only, but still reminding purpose. Here what are you doing? Creating another new variable with a value. Listen carefully. Here what happened? Another new memory is created with the name B. Come on, please draw. B memory created with value 20. Next. Now I'm writing one more statement here. Please tell me what happened. A equal to 50, B equal to 60. You tell me yourself what happened with memory. Is another memory created? No. What happened then? What happened? New memory is created. No. In the existing memory, values will be stored. In existing memory, values will be stored. Am I right? Right on. What are you seeing? Now tell me, in these two memories, already these two memories are created. Now, here what happened? 50 stored in A. Existing value 10 replaced with 50. Next, 60 stored in B. 20 replaced with 60. Is here? Very simple talk. So hope you all understand how to create variable. What the meaning of this line? What the meaning of this line? What the meaning of this line? And now the meaning of this line is storing 50 in existing memory. Storing 60 in existing memory. Please add that comment. I forgot. So if you don't write the comments, later you will not understand. You cannot speak. What do you write? Storing 50 in existing memory of variable A. Right. Please don't show laziness. Understood, sir. Understood is different. Replying is different. Storing 60 in existing memory of variable B. Next, I'll give you some questions. Shall we work same way with reference variable now? This is working with primitive variable. Now let's work with reference variable. If you want to work with reference variable, we need first of all reference data type. Okay. How can I get reference data type? You can work with predefined reference data type. Also you can work with what? User defined. First let us work with predefined. What is the predefined reference data type? Reference data type and a class abba. And tell me what the predefined class? Predefined class string. String s1 equal to new. Okay. Double quotes. Hurry. Okay na? This is creating new variable with the value directly. Sir, you told object creation by using new keyword. But new keyword is not there now, sir. Yes or no? You told, what is that basic syntax? Note, we must create object and generate reference by using new keyword. But I have not used here any new keyword. But how? That is the specialty of string. String is always special. Okay, na? Now we can create string object without using new keyword. JVM creates string object just by seeing this double quotes. Okay, na? Just by seeing this double quotes, it will create memory. Okay, fine. Next, string object I can also create by using new keyword also. New string of by passing data double quotes Naresh IT. Okay, na? How many ways we can create string object? 2 ways. String object can be created in 2 ways by using literal, by using new keyword. Are there any difference between these two? Please, all the people focus here. I told you when double quotes is coming, what it will be considered as? Object. Compiler automatically, JVM automatically, compiler automatically considered as what? Object. Double quotes means what? Object. New keyword not required. Tell me, here also we have double quotes. Then is it a one object? Yes or no? It's a parameter, argument, but that argument is what? Object. It is a one object. Okay. This object you are passing as input to whom now? This new keyword what is doing? Another new object created, na? This object is passing as argument to this first object or second object? Second object. So tell me, how many objects are creating in this line? 2 objects are creating in this line. Everyone understand? Sir, then it is unnecessary memory waste, na? That's why we don't write. How many ways we can create string object? 2 ways. By using literal. Number 2, by using new keyword. In a literal approach, how many string objects created? 1. In a new keyword object, how many objects created? 2 objects created. So then what is the right approach when I should use this new keyword approach in string? Observe. I want to create string, another new string object with the content available in previous objects. Already have one string object is there. I want second object also with what? First object only. For example, now your friend is having one glass with him, empty glass. Now your friend already went to the water area. He's bringing his own glass of water, and in the middle you went there and requesting, please pour your water in my glass, and you go and bring one more glass, right? Sometime you are requesting, na? Right. Then what he will do? He is copying that water into your glass. Already one glass of water is there, empty glass is there. I want to copy. If you want to perform copy operation of one object to another object, then I should use what? New string approach. Here, S1 is an object or new object or existing object? It is an existing object. That existing object reference I am passing to this new object. In this line, how many objects are created? 1 object created. In this line, how many objects? 2 objects. In this line, how many objects? 1 object. Tell me what is the specialty of string object? We can create string object in 2 ways. By using literal, by using new keyword and constructor. In a literal approach, how many objects created? 1. In a new keyword approach, how many objects created? 2 objects. Hope all you people understood, na? Very nice. Right? We can create string object in 2 ways. Number 1, by using literal approach. Number 2, by using new keyword approach. In a literal approach, In literal approach, only one object is created. In new keyword approach, in a new keyword approach, what happened? Two objects are created. Excellent. వెంకట్రవి నేను చెయ్య ఏం చేస్తావు? When should I choose new keyword approach? When we need to create very first object. Which approach we must choose? We must choose literal approach. Next, when we need to create second object with first object data. Here first object, second object, not exactly second object, first object, okay? Later object. We must choose which option? New keyword approach. Completed up to now, understood? Now let us try to draw memory, right? Tell me, here it is what? S1 is a variable. Why suddenly that message came? Why did you realize today, Rahul Reddy? S1 variable created. Look at that, this double quotes means what? Object. Object means circle. You want a shortcut diagram or full diagram? We'll do one thing. Full diagram, then shortcut diagram, both. In memory, let us have full diagram. And on the paper, let us have shortcut diagram. Okay, na? I'll give both the diagrams. Look at that. Now, here, first I want to give you shortcut diagram. First, easy. Now, what is the content is there here? Hari. Reference is what? 1010. 1010 stored here, pointing to it. Next, S2. Very dangerous, Roy. S2. First, which one executed? New string, double quotes NIT. Think. Think. S2. First NIT ra bhaiya. First NIT reference is 2020. This one first executed without argument. How the new keyword executed? Then now that NIT is passing as an argument to this new string. Now this is executed second. Hello. Now new keyword creates another string object with reference what? 30. Now this NIT is going inside. What operation is happening? Copy. Reference is what? NIT. Now inside S2, what is stored now? What a common sense you have. Wonderful. Why 30 stored? Because new keyword is assigned. Understand my point? Can you try S3 by your own? Right. First you try these two diagrams. Tell me now. So third diagram I hope completed. First what happened? S3 variable created. Then next. Is S1 execute anything? No. S1 value already there 1010 na? That object directly passed to string object. Directly it is executed directly. Tell me what happened. New string object is created with bolo. From here the data is copying. What is coming here? Hari. Hari, 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 Lo, Ranga, Hari. Reference is that 40 stored here. Point. Venkat Ravi, welcome. So, do you believe me now? I will teach everything. Online students, tension part. Completed? Right. So, all you people are now confident on string? So, if you are interested, 2 minutes if you spend, I will tell you the complete diagram. The complete internal diagram I will tell you, but it's take time. Hey, what is the problem with your batch? Paint will not work. In all batches, it is working. Something you are doing a chatabadi here. Okay. Balaya is angry. Look at here. First, S1 variable. What is a string? String is a collection of characters. String is a class object. A class can store any data directly? Never. Inside string, do you remember in our employee class, in our example class, we have stored 8 to 9 to 10. Right? 8 to 9 to 10. That 8, 9, 10 we store directly in the class by creating long array. Long array. Am I right? So, now the reference 10, 10. In a string class also, like how we created long array, string class internally contains char array with the name called what? Value. Variable name is what? Value. Sir, today class is nowhere related to programming, but this is very important. Your mind maturity in the next coming classes, understanding levels will be increased. If you show all these points to your hostel friends, they will say, nonsense, not required, all these things they will tell, but don't get influenced by them. Okay, na? So just you listen those statements and leave. Every dog has a day, our day will come. Pakka, they will come and ask, Arey, can you please tell me what is happening here? I don't understand. Okay. Every dog has a day. Currently their day running. Okay. Now, okay. I want to ask one question, sir. I want to request you all guys. Can you please support me? We have 2 Telegram groups are there, right? HK Programming World, our personal group. Java Updates group is our Naresh IT Java group, right? Now, hope all you people are part of both groups. Today onwards, you please ask your questions in Java Updates group, not in HK Programming World group. Any question you want to ask. Today onwards, I am disabling the chat option in HK Programming World. Reason I will tell you. You know, in Java updates group, all our Naresh IT students, everybody is there. The current problem I am facing nowadays, I mean, not problem, I just observed that all the remaining Java students in Naresh IT, they are very much, engaged in asking a question. Batch started, not started, please share notes. Right? Where? Not in our group, in Java updates group. Are you seeing? / who is best teacher, / notes. These people are useless fellows. They are only concentrating on it. Attending classes, coming back to the class, not practicing anything. Now I want to create some movement in other Java students also with your help. Are you ready? So as a responsible trainer, I don't want only my students get success. I want other Java students also should get success. So for that, I need your participation. Are you ready? Right. Today, I will share the link of our Java updates group in our HK Programming World Telegram group. You go there and join. Today onwards, you have to be more active in that group. Whatever the discussion we made in today's class, you generally create one question. And other people, as if the person who asked the question feel he don't know, then you try to start, explain. Spend 5 minutes time, no problem, na? Right? So today topic, just write a topic and write the questions, and then slowly, other people also will start getting what? Active, and they will also start posting their questions. Their questions, definitely I will not cover, na? In your class. Then you will come to know what type of practice they are doing and how the mistakes they are doing, how you can help. You will start answering their questions. Your subject analyzation maturity also will be improved. Everyone ready now? So today onwards, it's a challenge to the Amirpet market that HK product should rock the market. Ready? So let's see how much you will take me to the next levels. That is in your hand. Okay. You are my Krishna. I am your Arjuna now. Okay. So I am there next time. Next you are in the riding position now. Okay. Right. Let's take that challenge and let us motivate the people to start practice. Look at here. Now the string object, what is there internally? We have value variable. Now this value variable will string class background contains what? This value variable is what type of array? Char array. Done. Char array object reference is 2020. It implicitly contains how many locations now? As many characters as you mentioned in the double quotes. 0, 1, 2, 3, HUARI. Now the 2020 stored in value variable and now pointing to it. Yeah, internally length variable also will be there. Is length variable available in string class? No. Length variable available in char array object. Length, I will teach one diagram. Next diagram, you only should try. Okay. Now, which one stored in S1? 10. Pointing to it. Tell me, as a Java programmer, what you will see? String. Behind string, what is there? Char array. That you cannot see. Are you following my point? Right. Next one. S2 object I will teach. You have to work with what? S3 by your own. Now, first, which object is created? New string object or double quotes NIT? Double quotes NIT. Double quotes NIT object I am writing here. String. Which contain background what? No. String object background contains what? Value. Value is what? Object or variable? Variable. Of what type? Primitive or reference? Primitive or reference? Reference. Reference is of what type? Char array. Reference is of char array. And this is what? Char array object. With how many locations? 3 locations. 1, 2. First value, N, I, T, 0, 1, 2. What is this? Char array object. Char array object. Now internally what it contain? Length variable. Length variable of what? 3. Super. Next what is this? 40. Where 40 stored? Value. Pointing to it. 30 stored here. Hey, this is only double quotes NIT. Okay, I'll do one thing. Because you are confusing with the previous diagram. Shall I remove this 2020 here? Better. And now, I'll make this one as 1019 something. And what is stored here? 1019. Just want to replicate previous diagram. 1019. Now here 10. Now tell me this memory diagram, what I should write now here? Just as it is as previous diagram. This is 2020 object. And oh. Oh. हटा दो. Assume this diagram as what? 2029. Now 2029 stored here point. And tell me, this is complete string object of what? Double quotes? NIT. Please explain. Yes, one again. Naresh Kumar? Deep sleeping? Wow, Vishalakshi. Now you realized, join class early every day. Tell me, next, what next object is created now? New string of. Tell me, because of this new string of, now what happened now? Another string object is created with what variable? Value. Reference is what? 30. Earlier what I told, these characters are copied into here, arrow mark I written. Remember? Tell me, now the characters are copying into string object or copying into char array? Excellent. This is what? 30, 39. Internally, how many locations char array created? 3 locations. 0, 1, 2. Do you know how to write a for loop on array to access elements? For int I equal to 0, I less than length I plus plus. Now Sun Micro system background has a for loop where inside this constructor. Inside this constructor they have for loop on source array. Source is what? Argument. What the destination array? This one. Now they have for loop copying first location character to first location. Understand? Second location character to second location. Third location character to third location. Now what is coming on storing here? NIT. Can you teach me the for loop how to write side? For of int I equal to 0, I less than, I equal to 0, I less than. You have to copy from where now? Argument. Argument I want to take it as what? ch dot length. This array I want to consider as what? I plus plus. If you don't understand this for loop, don't worry, leave it. Okay, na? Just for people who know already programming, just for them I am telling. Other people I will explain this one in the coming classes. Inside what will be there? You have to read the values from where now? Argument. Okay, can I say this as in place of ch, can I call it as argument? From the argument char array of I, the first character is copied into where? Value of I. Are you catching my point? So 0 index value copied here, 1 index value copied here, 2 index value copied, and array is terminated. If you don't understand, don't worry. I'll teach you this point more in detail in coming classes. At this stage, you don't have complete subject knowledge. Now tell me, this char array implicitly contains what? Length. Length variable contains what now? 3. Now 39 is stored here, pointing. And finally, S2 variable contains what? 30. Whom it is pointing? The second object, which is created by using new keyword. Hope you all understand now? So this is the complete diagram background what JVM is working. Just knowledge sake, no need to write any notes, okay? Just knowledge sake, this is how working. So at this stage, you cannot remember this much heavy diagram. So just, if you can remember, otherwise leave it. Okay, na? Shall I leave it or you want write it? Leave it? You want write it? Okay, no problem, right. I'll give time. And I want you to write the S3 object by your own. Can you try? Try. Completed? New keyword object is not storing the reference of string object. Atla, what question you are asking, buddy? Thirty is a string class or string object. How can I store class? Read Tumri fella. How can I store class in a variable? What a stupid question you are asking, brain. Apply some common sense, brain. This string object, this is char array. Every day how to eat food your mother will not tell. Only one time will tell. Second time if you ask, slapping you, right? Same thing here. Asif Ahmad. When string pooling will be applied? If you repeat the same string literal. Did you repeat same string literal here? Understood? All people please answer here. String S4 equal to double quotes Hari I have written. New object created or not created? Prove it. How can I say prove new object not created? Compare S4 with S1 by using double equal to operator. You will get true because both are pointing to same object. Let me ask you another question. Let's see. S5 equal to new string of double quotes Hari. Here how many objects created? 2 objects. All the people tell me. Here how many objects? 1. Here 2. Here 1. Why 1? The argument object already available. We are just taking the reference out of it, right? So new keyword does always create new object? No. It will not create new object always. Okay? Tell me. Hari, here? 1 na? 0. Already Hari is there na? It will not create new object again. This S4 is pointing to this Hari object. Please try to apply your common sense and tell me how many objects created here? 1. How many people? 1. Don't hesitate. Okay, if you say 1, raise your hand. Right or wrong or none of your business. I will tell you. I want to see how many majority is there. 1. Come on. 1. How many people? 1 or 2? Raise your hand. How much time you will take? What is it? 0. How 0, brother? New keyword there, na? New keyword means compulsory object should create, right? If literal, no object. New keyword means compulsory object. Tell me, here, 1 object or 2 objects? 2. Why 2? ఒక literal, ఇంకోటి new keyword ఒకటి 2. అంతే. అంతే. ఎందుకు జరగదు? అప్పుడు జరిగినప్పుడు ఎన్ని వస్తాయి? 1 or 2? అదేంట్రా ఎటుకాలంటే అటు మూవ్ అవుతావా? గొడవ పిల్లగా అటుగా చంపవచ్చు, ఇటుగా చంపవచ్చా? ఫిక్స్ అయ్యి ఒక ఆన్సర్. 2 ఒకటే? 0 రాంగ్. ఓకే. న్యూ కీవర్డ్ మీన్స్ 1 object should create. 1 or 2? Why 1? Where string pool is applied? To the new keyword or to the literal? literal double quotes Hari is already created in the line number 61. So is this Hari double quotes Hari again will come? No. Right? So here how many objects created? One object. Rabuji, all people understand? Now I am writing here Hyderabad. How can I say two? Hyderabad came in the before lines? No. This is one new object and new keyword is what? Another new object. Totally two objects. Ready? If you give wrong answer, madre. Now. Last share. 0. Why? Hyderabad already there. Understand? Once literally they came in the previous line, new object will not be created. Last statement, Hyderabad. Last statement. How many? 1. Because Java is copy and get out. Online students, any questions? So can I expect all people understand objects and pooling both? Thank you. So on string totally three special points are there. First point is how many objects created. Second point is pooling. Third point is printing. That printing we'll discuss in tomorrow class. Tomorrow Saturday, na? Okay, we have class tomorrow. We'll try to complete this story. Thank you guys. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.